All right. So hopefully you watched our best of 2024. If not,
If
you should
not,
probably go
go do
watch
so
that.
now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh
link
yeah. Now,
above.
yeah, they did that. Now I got to do some magic. Woohoo. But anyway, tonight what we're going to do is we're going to do Brian's honorable mentions. So things that he submitted that he thought should have done a lot better. And the best thing is Chuck has some surprises for him after he lets us know, which I am looking forward to most of all. So Brian, the floor is yours, good sir.
Yeah, and if you watched our best of, I'm actually drinking our number one right now. TJ, are you drinking our number one right now?
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Well, I'm
Chuck,
drinking
are
our
you
true number one. You're not. You're
Yeah.
drinking an offshoot, but yeah.
Enough. Yeah, Chuck, are you drinking our number one right now?
Yeah, I'm drinking our number 3.
Well,
I
okay.
did have half of our top 10 though, if you care to recall.
So,
Yeah, we're not going to win with Chuck.
all right. So, number one on my list. Let's get this going because I'm going to start my 5-minute monologue for every single one of these. Good luck editing, TJ. So, my number one right here. Submitted this. This was good. Hopefully, you guys ranked it higher than me. Because I did not actually rank it well. Love-hate relationship with this thing. Tended to hate more than I loved. Major disappointment of the year. Shanks.
Oh, shit. What was the number?
This is
No,
20
the submission
number. Number one. I'm going
Okay,
in my
you're going to do
order.
it. Okay.
Oh, you're going in
Yeah.
order. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my one.
I did pretty
Batch
good.
24E. It drank like the proof. The proof's low. It tastes low.
You found a
Great
Shanks.
nose.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. Friend actually was able to get this for me. He has the hookup in Kansas. Got this for me at MSRP. And I was like, yeah, cool, excited. Heard a lot about it. So, I don't know. Maybe text me if you want it. Have the rest of the bottle.
For me, that was classic Michter's. It was my lowest rated nose. Like, it's just like if you can't smell, Michter's is for you.
Yeah. And I think I thought the best thing about it was the nose, and it just went downhill from there.
Yeah.
So, not saying the nose was good either.
Yeah, that finished 25th for us. Yeah.
So
25 out of 32.
Yeah. My number 2 was the JD single barrel. Watch the best of. You'll know where that ranked. My number 3, now this is a major disappointment, and maybe just my palate's different than other people's. Now, I've heard other people absolutely love this. My number 3, I love my number 3.
No.
Apparently, you all did not love my number 3.
It wasn't the worst that you submitted.
It was not.
Which was my 13th Colony, 15th Anniversary. It is phenomenal juice. I have no idea why you all didn't like that.
Because I put grain, tart cherries, Robitussin, chalky grain.
It has some oomph to it, TJ. Like you taste it. It tastes phenomenal. It's rich. It's deep. It's got a finish. It just
I said
your mouth.
a younger bourbon masquerading as more aged.
There we go.
Younger bourbon. do you only come up with these things on mine? Like I feel like
it's on TJ. Oh yeah, we'll get to TJ's honorable mentions, but yeah, complex, but not sure it's in a good way.
This is complex, and it is in a good way.
It honestly finished 15th, so like not terrible.
Yep.
And again, these are only good
you
things.
did love. You rated that number 1. Did we find a new Brian? We found a new old foe 1910. I think we did.
13 Colony.
Oh my god, you rated that
sucker.
number 1.
Is this my new old foe 1910? If so, I can't afford.
Well, there are so many things about them, double oaking or putting in oak extract. So it makes sense. You found your.
I would just love somebody wealthier than me to send Brian about 18 cases of 13th Colony 50s.
I would drink them all.
I would drink them all. Let's just flood his front step. Please. He doesn't have to.
I love it. I love it, man. All right. Next one. My number 4. A little bit of, I mean, this is a tater bottle.
Yep.
Taters right here matches a submit or sister bottle, if you will. Well, sister, more like cousin bottle to Chuck submission E.H. Taylor single barrel. So I'd be interested to know where we rated that one overall.
23rd.
So basically, if you're wondering, okay, is it worth splurging or hunting the
No,
barrel
it's
proof
not.
compared to the single barrel?
Oh, the barrel proof, yes.
Relatively, yes. Maybe still no. Given the
So
cost
if you guys have
differential.
watched our best of in the past, you've been privy to some of the wonderful tasting notes or nosing notes of my wife, and she has some very colorful comments sometimes because I'll as we're tasting through these, I'll just hand her the glass, and she generally doesn't taste, but she will nose them. So on this one in particular, she had some nice comments. She said lime juice and stinky feet. Um, yeah, I just thought it was consistently mediocre.
Yep.
And I think we all did.
Lime juice and stinky feet. If you like
Yeah.
that, E.H. Taylor single barrels for
Yep.
you.
Next one, all right, my number 5. This has been just a hot commodity for people. Finally showed up to my area only, I think 6 months after it was released. Wild Turkey, 8-year 70th anniversary.
Wow.
Right here, my number 5. So
Interesting.
Tied with Shanks
Yeah.
as for 25th.
Yeah, I was like grain, orange, smoke, ethanol, burnt rubber on the finish.
So we were not a fan. Sorry, Ed.
Yeah.
We know Ed loves his wild
Oh.
turkey.
I was happy with the pour. I said it'd have a place on my shelf.
Oh, so many things. Okay, number 6. All right, number 6. I like this one too, and apparently you guys did not. This one is near and dear to my heart. Ben Holiday,
Okay.
Bourbon
Figured there had to
Lore.
be one in there.
This is
That's the bourbon lore. Oh,
This is the Bourbon Lore right here.
okay.
I
Sure.
thought it was amazing, but I think
Mhm.
you guys might
I
have
mean,
had other
it
ideas.
finished 14th, so that's
Okay,
I feel
okay.
respectable.
Very,
Almost
very
cracked top
respectable.
10. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, only good stuff. So, the 15th colony was 15th. That was 14th. So
You didn't
somewhat
rate that
respectable.
number 3, so
Did I?
justifying your appreciation for it, Brian.
All right. Then probably the top 10 shocker right here. My number 7 was the Old Elmer. Watch the best of. You'll get more info on that bad boy. All right. Now skipping number 8, going to number 9 because I
What?
can.
Skipping
Skipping 8, going to 9 because
Come
I can.
on.
And because I don't think we all probably didn't rate 8 phenomenal.
But
But
you're coming back to that. We are going to reveal that.
we'll see. We'll see. We'll see
Granny
if I feel
pennies.
like we'll see like if I we'll see if I continue to get attention and appreciation
Yeah.
for 9 and 10. And then if so, I'll circle back to number 8. So number 9. I mean, some people claim bourbon of the year.
Oh, okay.
Phenomenal. Best thing released of the year. Some famous people even would say that.
Famous.
Smoke Eye Hill. Barrel proof.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Just hit
Interesting.
Smoke Wagon again today, and that sold out in 37 seconds.
So yeah, I have consumed a healthy amount of this. I like this, but it is I would say divisive. It's like 133 proof. Let's see here, 131. Sorry, 131 proof. It drinks like it. You're drinking 130 something proof. I enjoy it. I think it has great flavor, but if you're not a high proof drinker, you are not going to appreciate that bad boy.
It did come in 19th, so not middle of the road. For me, the piece I couldn't get past was the barrel char. It was just it wasn't the proof point. It was just to me, it was just like I was just chewing on that barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Which, if you like char,
I like oak. I don't like char.
All right, number 10. I was interested to see where this would land in comparison to a different submission. In fact, the next 2 I'm sharing, my 10 and my 8, that is just has Chuck and TJ on pins and needles to try to figure out what number 8 is. These are actually repeat brands that have already been mentioned. So, my number 10, 13th Colony, Cast Strength.
Okay.
And this was their small batch, not a single barrel, just their small batch, Cast Strength. This was their, let's see, I believe it has, 120 proof. I'm not sure I have an age statement on this one.
I put smoky caramel, lots of ethanol, and then on the finish, chili pepper, building finish. The longer I drink this, the better it gets, but I might be drinking too much.
It definitely comes at you with I get the chili pepper, which I like actually on this one. The ethanol, I will say, I feel like, this is at least half gone, I think ish. I feel like that as I've opened up, the ethanol has actually only gotten stronger. So not typically what I look for. But yeah, that's where we're at. So
I thought the nose was the high point there. Caramel and brown butter hit you, and then it just kind of tapered off from there for me. This did finish 21st, so a little bit better. Or sorry, the 15th anniversary 13th Colony was performed a little better. So this was, I guess, close to the bottom third.
Twice the dollars. All right, number 8.
The one we've been wanting to know.
I submitted this one honestly just for fun.
Yeah,
it wasn't fun for us.
Yeah. No. Like, this is the one that I was like, here, Heather, try this. And she was like, no, absolutely not.
I have some good comments for Hannah. I don't even know what this is, as she grimaced. She came around to smell it again reluctantly. And she said rotten pickle juice with cigarette butts.
Yeah, I said Robitussin.
I feel like that's not an accurate description. Like what bourbon,
No, females' noses are more sensitive than ours. So who am I to argue with her? I think it's fact. It's accurate.
Yeah, and I put Robitussin dough, super grainy, coffee through dirt, grain, dough on the palate, and then on the finish, ethanol and burnt rubber.
Yeah, I said turpentine. I was like, is this even safe to drink?
Yeah,
and then I did say, is this the lowest rated bourbon in best of history?
I would say I gave it a 4 out of 10, and I was like, I feel like I'm being generous.
Yeah, I did not rate this well either. And yeah, so this is
this the negative check? Like you just put something in there just to make sure that we're
pretty much. Yeah. I put this in there, and my note was on this was excited to see what the guys say.
Did the comments live up to rotten pickle juice and cigarette butts? I don't know.
Exactly what I was hoping for. The good news is this is only a 3.75.
Oh, good.
The bad news is the only pours out of this, I think, were 2 or 3 for me, and then the 2 I sent you guys. So I still have at least half left.
You know what we do with those?
Yeah, we found a drain pour. Congratulations. Why you put that as the best of?
It's 100 proof. It's toasted. It's by a reputable up-and-coming brand. Local to Missouri. The mash bill is soft red wheat. Holiday? It's a 7-year. It's their ancient cave It's their ancient cave collection. These are hot puppies, man. People want these. This is like distillery holiday. This is distillery only release. This was actually one of their first store picks. From a place about an hour away. I was able to get my hands on. These things sold out crazy fast. People were wanting it.
How much did you spend on it?
It was only $50
or $3.75.
For $3.75.
If you can't do math, that's $100 for $7.50.
Which was probably not my best bourbon purchase of the year.
I was like, how many bottles did Brian not buy at $100?
Yeah, no kidding.
Right. So now they do have different variations of the Ancient Cave collection. So not all of them
So you're
taste
saying
like
they
this
could
one.
be better.
So there's the potential for better.
Yeah. You keep going on that train and keep letting you know.
I'm not saying I'm going to purchase anymore
Yeah.
to see if better exists, but I would be happy to taste. I'd potentially be happy to taste someone else's
Gotcha.
purchase.
Over the 4 years that we've been doing this, best of submission, 122 samples. This is the worst rated bourbon.
Oh,
I mean, it's probably to be fair, it's probably not the worst bourbon that we've ever sampled on this channel.
No,
but it's the best, or it's the worst of the best of submissions.
Yeah. So
right.
yeah, I wanted to submit that one just because it was unique. I tasted it alone and it was okay-ish. And I was like, we'll throw that in there and see what happens. I got it like the day before I did the samples. So I was like, we'll throw it in. We'll see what the guys say. And we found out.
Yep. All right. There you go. So those are Brian's honorable mentions. Take it with a grain of salt.
I'm not sure all of them were honorable, but
honorable.
they were mentions.
All right. We'll see you next time. Cheers.
Stay neat. Don't drink Brian's bourbon.
Flower bourbon.